Coming up in today's episode of Inspire to Inspire.
My decision was that I was going to do everything I could to keep the light going, because as you know, the wolf you feed is the wolf that grows. So many people see forgiveness as something that is bad for their strength. And Nelson Mandela said, because I realized if I didn't forgive them, I would be in jail for the rest of my life.
Mr. M. Dongo.
Mr. Dongo.
Wonderful time working with Mr. G.
Mr. M. Dongo, and he is a 10X person.
I love your energy.
He just go like boom, 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 boom. It's amazing.
I always love the way this man carries himself with dignity and respect.
All right, yeah. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is Mr. Dongo, the entrepreneurship trainer, business coach, and a social media marketing trainer. So today, I'm so happy and honored and so grateful to be interviewing somebody that I've been watching on TV, that I've been watching on the events, and trying to actually get close to her. So today, I am with Susana Kennedy. Welcome, Susana. How are you?
I'm fantastic, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Oh my goodness, it's such an honor to be having you on this. I know you've got a very busy schedule, days trying to get hold of you, but thank you so much for allowing us to be on this call and sharing your journey with us and the entrepreneurs that are out there. Thank you so much for that.
Absolutely a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Perfect. Yeah. So tell me, who is Susana? Or who is she?
That is a huge question, and we've only got 15 minutes. That is a very, very big question. But I suppose what I'm currently focused on is I have just launched Thrive, the Thrive Network, which is a network that goes out as a weekly live show to everybody, to conscious awakening beings. I believe that now we are in a very unique time in the world, and we are called to be the light that we wish to see in the world. It is our responsibility to be the change that we wish to see in the world. And I saw the darkness and the fear that has been coming in with COVID. And my decision was that I was going to do everything I could to keep the light going, because as you know, the wolf you feed is the wolf that grows. And so we have to be very careful about what we give energy to, because what we give energy to will expand. And so I have teamed up with some of the best coaches in the world, best teachers, best healers, best coaches. And we speak about how do we not just survive, but how do we thrive in love, in relationships, in health and healing, in spirit and connection, in wealth, freedom and purpose, and in our mindset and happiness. And so it's been really wonderful, a wonderful, wonderful journey. And I'm now also going to be launching my first course as well, my first online course. I've run courses in coaching before, but it's going to be my first online course, which is launching on Monday. So it's been a journey going from a actress, director to film producer, radio host, then back to producer and TV host and producer, to radio host, to now having my own network. So that's really the journey in a nutshell, I suppose.
Wow. And if I can tell you that I love those interviews that you are doing every time. Like yesterday, I loved the interview with Breton Base. That was amazing. I love that one. Okay. Yeah. So one thing here. I know you are very strong in communicating about forgiveness and sort of stuff, right? So I know you are really very strong about forgiveness, right? So what can you share with us? What's your journey with forgiveness? What is it that actually made you to go out there and start training people about the importance of forgiveness?
Well, it's such an interesting question because so many people see forgiveness as something that is bad for their strength, that it's weak to forgive, and forgiveness really is a humbling process. And I agree with that. You need to be a humble, really authentic person to stand in strength, because it takes actually a lot of strength and courage to forgive.
Everybody is looking for that secret formula to boost their business. Guess what? We have it. Welcome to the Kickstart Coaching Program. Join the Kickstart Coaching Program now and unlock your business potential. Ready to make a change? Let's do this together. Sign up today at kickstartcoaching.com. Your future is waiting. Don't keep it waiting any longer.
But, one of our greatest teachers, Nelson Mandela, he said when he was asked, Nelson, how did you walk out of jail and forgive these people who had persecuted you and your people in such an awful way? How did you find forgiveness? And Nelson Mandela said, because I realized if I didn't forgive them, I would be in jail for the rest of my life. And never a truer word was spoken, because the reality is that is what happens. And in life, there's always what happened to you, what happened to me, and the truth somewhere in between. Because the reality is you're living life from your perspective, and you have a whole history of emotions, of belief systems, of hurts, of, gifts, all of that you're bringing into the situation. And I really believe that the majority of people don't do something with the intention of harming, with the intention of hurting. It's often that people will harm and then not know how to say sorry, actually, afterwards, or feel terrible about it, and that's been my experience. So I've been on a hell of a journey. I have been abused, and I have been sexually assaulted, and so many things in my life. And that led to me going through a journey of healing, because what happened was I ended up getting very, very sick because I was holding all of this pain inside me. And what happens with pain, and this is something very interesting, it doesn't matter whether you believe, when I say the universe, just by the way, for whoever's listening, it is God, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, all that is. It really is, to me, all rivers lead to the same ocean. So it's not a case of that it is one specific belief system. Whatever your higher power is, whatever it is that connects your soul to all that is, to the universe, that is, that greatness, that energy, that love, although it doesn't feel like it, and I know right now it doesn't feel like it for a lot of people. I know right now that a lot of people are really struggling and really battling. And so it's hard to believe that the universe has your back, that the universe truly wants the best for you.
Yeah.
But there's a beautiful quote in, there's a book called The Conversations with God. And I remember a quote in it. It's not actually a religious book, but I remember a quote in it that really stuck with me. And the person is having a conversation with God, with all that is. And he says to him, he says, God, why, if you are pure love, why would there be suffering in the world? Why would people starve and be killed? And, why are these atrocities alive in the world? And God replies and says, because a doctor would not know healing without illness. We have come here to know what we are, to experience the truth of what we are. But without us experiencing certain things, we don't realize how strong we are. We don't realize how capable we are of overcoming things. And that is, for me, that was a comfort for me, because I got, after remembering that I'd been abused, I got very, very ill. And none of the doctors thought I was going to survive. And it was really dire straits. And I went through an incredible healing journey. And it transformed my life. And I know that that was a gift. I know that the 2 years leading up to that, where I was in so much agony physically, I couldn't move, I couldn't function, I couldn't think. I became my worst nightmare. So many, I'm sure that you guys listening here, and please do leave in the comments. I love to read afterwards and see if anybody can relate to what I'm saying. My worst fear was becoming a failure. My worst fear was being a failure. If I was not of value, if I was not contributing in some way, then where was my value? What did I matter? And when I got sick, I couldn't physically move. I couldn't function. I lost everything. I lost absolutely everything. Thank God for my parents that they were able to pick me up when I was wheelchair ridden, because I ended up in a wheelchair, and put me in hospital and assist in caring for me, because if it wasn't for them, I don't know where I would be. But what I learned on that journey is that I needed to go through all of those things, every single one of them. Steve Jobs once said in an interview, life is like a dot-to-dot picture, and we don't know what the final image is until the end of our lives. And I really believe that. I believe that life is like a dot-to-dot picture. Everything happens for a reason, and we don't know why until we can stop and look back and recognize the incredible tapestry that is our lives. And if we can do that, if we can actually stop and take stock and realize that nothing that has happened to us was a bad thing, everything had a gift in it. And I promise you, if you want to find out more about that, you can join me on my course. But I promise you that everything that happens to you has a gift in it, every single thing. And when you can find that gift and you know how to transform that experience into a gift, your life will never be the same again, because you'll realize that everything is working to assist you to become the best that you can be, to be the best you can be on this planet.
Wow, that is so amazing, Susana. And also, this it reminds me of another thing. Like as a lot of entrepreneurs, most of the time they make some bad decisions, and then after they made those bad decisions, and they actually fail to forgive themselves. It's not all about forgiving other people. It's also about forgiving yourself as well. That's so amazing. So, can you talk a bit about that? Can you talk a bit about that, if possible? About
absolutely, yeah, absolutely. If we don't forgive ourselves, it doesn't matter who we forgive outside, because we are walking in a prison because of ourselves. We have to. It has to be a two-way thing always. As within, so without. As without, so within. The chaos that is happening at the moment in the world is only a reflection of the chaos that is happening within so many human beings, and that's why personal mastery is so important. That's why working on yourself is so important, because as Rumi said, we are not a drop in the ocean. We are the entire ocean in a drop. So if you can think about it that way, and as we change ourselves, so too will the world change. That is the important part. Something one of my sayings that I love teaching my students and my listeners and my entrepreneurs is that there is no such thing as failure and rejection. It is just redirection. When something happens and it is something that you are upset about because it hasn't worked out the way you thought it was supposed to work out, take a deep breath and let it go, because it was not meant for you. Whatever is meant for you will find you. And when that happens, I challenge you to not only let it go, but go, okay, universe, that wasn't for me. I bet you that means you've got something even better in store for me around the corner. And wait to see how that comes into your life.
Imagine skyrocketing your business without breaking the bank. Sounds too good to be true? Get any of the BNC International's automation packages. This is your ticket to more clients and less stress. Our services cover everything from Facebook and Instagram ads to lead magnets, funnels, and basic automation. Plus, you get a one-on-one coaching session to tailor everything to your business needs. Choose from our 3 awesome packages. The basic package at just $499. The growth package at $997, and our premium package at $1,499. Each package is designed to optimize your ads and maximize your results. No more guessing games, just real measurable results. And the best part? We handle all the heavy lifting so you can focus on what you do best, running your business. Ready to transform your marketing? Click the link below and let's get started with BNC International's automation packages. Because your business deserves the best.
Oh, wow.
Did that answer your question?
It did. It really did answer my question. So right now, no more living with the regret of what happened yesterday going back. But you just need to look back and say, thank you for whatever that happened then. Right now, I'm not going to start from here, moving forward. Oh, wow. So tell us, we're supposed to be having 15 minutes, So tell us, what's in the course that is coming on Monday? What's there? I'm so excited. What's in that? What's in that package? And also, mind you, that this video is also going to be on all of our platform quite long. And that course, is it going to be remaining then? Is the enroll still going to remain up until then as well? Yeah, can you talk about that?
Okay, so this is the first online course I've done. I've obviously done live coaching and talks, and I've done live courses before, but I've never done an online course. And so I'm really excited about this course because it's going to be a whole new way of reaching people. And it's basically going to be 5 touch points of live sessions with me. 4 of them will be teaching, and there will be a Q&A session at the end. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking people through the healing journey that I went through. Mind, body, heart, and spirit. Because when we heal mind, body, heart, and spirit, when we are in alignment, mind, body, heart, and spirit, everything is possible. Everything is possible because we're living from a true, authentic place of love. And because we love and accept ourselves so completely that we don't need anything from the outside world. So our giving comes from a true place of giving and not needing something in return. And if we can come from that place, if all of us could come from a place of true service because we are so good, so happy, so full, that we're splashing over with love and happiness for everyone else, that is, our vibration is going to be so high. That's how the world is going to change. And so I'm not sure when the next course will be, but this course starts on Monday. We do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 5:30 to, it's supposed to be 45 minutes, but I like to talk, so it might be a little bit longer. And And then we do the next week, Monday, and then we do a Q&A on the Tuesday. So that's the way the course is going to be broken up. I've done it specifically like that because I like to give people exercises to do and the time to kind of go away and really implement it. I'm going to be using knowledge that I have gained from my journey, as well as knowledge that I've gained from the amazing coaches and teachers that I surround myself with. So that's what the course will be about. Plus, they will get to watch my talk on the power of forgiveness. Which I did. It's an hour-long talk that I did with Robin Banks. He kind of actually threw me on stage. I used to produce for Robin, and I helped him co-create the follow-on course to Mind Power, which is called Sustaining the Magic. We co-created that together, and so Robin actually is very much a reason why I've become a teacher or coach or whatever I am, because he kept saying, you're a speaker, you're a teacher, you need to be speaking, you need to be sharing your knowledge. And he kept throwing me on stage. So actually, Robin has a lot to do with why I am doing what I am doing today.
Oh, wow. That's so amazing. I'm so happy and grateful because Robin also some years back, I attended this seminar and then boom, he inspired me like nothing else. And then I am where I am from that seminar as well. So thank you so much, Susana, for sharing such a wonderful journey. So if people want to buy this course, where can they book it? Is it on your website or is it on your Facebook?
What I'm going to do is it is on my Facebook, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a link that you can pop up, and it will have the full hour-long talk that I did at the Real Connection Summit. I was very honored and privileged to be one of the speakers at the first women's-only international online summit this past weekend, and it had amazing speakers like Brandon Bays and Lisa Nichols and Lauren Dallas, like really incredible speakers. And so I felt very honored to be there. And I did record that talk, and it is on my Facebook. I will give you the link. And there's also a link if you'd like to join me on the course. I've made it as cheap as I possibly can because I just really want to reach as many people as possible. And I've had to put a price on there because the strange thing is when there's an energy exchange, and money is just energy, when there's an energy exchange, people take things more seriously. And I want people to invest in themselves. So I'm not charging a huge amount. I mean, some of the courses that were being sold on the weekend were $900, so there are expensive courses that were sold. But I am selling it for $47. And if you are a Thrive member, which Thrive membership is absolutely free, you get it for $37. So it's not a lot of money at all. And especially for what you're getting, everybody's been telling me that all the other coaches are like, Susana, you're crazy. But I just really want to reach as many people as possible. And then you'll also get a workbook and my reading list, free membership, obviously, to Thrive, free entry into my private Facebook group where I touch base with the members on a weekly basis as well. So yeah, there's quite a few perks as well.
Wow. Thank you so much for sacrificing all that energy, all that time, and make it all available for $47. Oh my goodness, that is so amazing. So thank you so much, Susana. It was such an honor to have you on this interview. I really hope our audience have learned quite a lot, because really it's all about you. And if you don't understand yourself, you cannot do anything in this world. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much to your listeners and your viewers. Whatever you do in life, just remember to be kind to yourself and to be kind to one another. Lots of love and light to you all. Bye.
Mr. M. Dongo.
Mr. Dongo.
Wonderful time working with Mr. G.
M. Dongo, and he is a 10X person.
I love your energy.
He just go like boom, 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 boom. It's amazing.
I've always loved the way this man carries himself with dignity and respect.